Hello everybody, I'm Krasi Attasio. This is the second video out of 4 about the 4 royal stars, which, as I explained in the first video, form a cross in the sky, and they are very important because of their magnitude, their brightness, but also because of their nature. We spoke about Taurus and Aldebaran, the fixed royal star of the Aldebaran of wealth and luck. Just in opposition to Aldebaran, in front of him, in the 15 degrees of Scorpio, exactly if you see the image of the Scorpio, in the stomach, in the belly of the Scorpion, you will see Aldebaran, Antares shining. If you're living on the northern hemisphere, very easily on the evening sky, especially in the summer, you will see Antares shining, quite visible is Antares, because it is a star of the first magnitude, which makes it quite bright. So the brighter the star, the more influences us. Antares is a star which has the nature of conjunction of Jupiter and Mars according to Hermes. I forgot to mention that in the tropical zodiac you will see Antares in the 10th degrees of Sagittarius. So we are having here the line Antares Aldebaran. Aldebaran in Taurus, Antares in Scorpio. And this is a very powerful line which is axis, which if one would have Aldebaran on the ascendant and Antares in Scorpio on the descendant, this person not only that will be wealthy and lucky, but will also have a wife or husband which are wealthy and lucky. And as I mentioned in the previous short video, Hermes is saying that if one would have these two stars on ascendant-descendant line in exact conjunction, the gods will multiply its power. So this is a very powerful axis. And once again, to repeat that you need to have these royal stars in exact conjunction on the ascendant, descendant, moon, exact conjunction with the moon, with the sun, or on mid-heaven. We said these are the 4 animals. If Aldebaran was the Taurus, the bull, then of course Antares is the scorpion, or also an eagle. You can see in ancient depictions Antares like an eagle symbolically. So this is a star of the warrior. This star makes very noble people. Of course, let's here make a note that noble, decent, yes, but depends on the vibrational level, depends on the level of consciousness of the person. So the star can be really very powerful in terms of leadership. You can see people ruling armies, generals, people ruling other people who have, according to Hermes, power over armies, over cities, people on a very high hierarchical level in the governmental administration, people governors. So this is a star which means power. Antares means power. Here the same rule is valid, like we said for Aldebaran, that if there is another planet that makes conjunction with the star, like for example, we know that Aldebaran is having the nature of conjunction of Jupiter and Mars, and if Mars is there, the star becomes more Martian. Then we can expect more of the warrior qualities and less of the spiritual or of the philosophic thinker qualities. So you will have more of the of warrior qualities, and this star will have changed nature then. Or for example, if you have Saturn in conjunction Antares, then you can have people which are misusing power. And I will give you one example. I think this was Erdogan the Turkish ruler, who is having Saturn conjoined Antares, and this is a typical example of someone who is misusing power, who is a tyrant, who is the only and one king ruling the country. So it's very important, if you want to have the pure influence of the star, of the royal star, also to have it conjoined exactly as Hermes is telling us: ascendant, midheaven, descendant, moon and sun. And as we said, according to sidereal zodiac, which means astronomically purely on the sky, Antares will be in the 15 degrees of Scorpio. You see Antares in the belly, in the stomach of the Scorpion. And this will be according to the tropical zodiac. This will be the 10 degree of Gemini. So basically, this was my brief description about Antares. And you can see also, you can search on these key positions in your chart, these stars. If they're conjoined planets, also very interesting, they will still give their qualities, but with another nature. So the nature of the star, the influences of the star will be significantly changed. So this was my second video after from 4 in total, where I will be discussing the 4 royal stars. And then I will make a 5th video where I will explain you how you can make use of these royal stars, the ones that are beneficial, especially in order to how to create, actually, basically about the astrological talismans and the use of these royal stars, so that we can really, even if we don't have them in our charts, so that we can really benefit from their powers. So this can be done apart from our charts via the use and the knowledge of making of astrological talismans. So thank you. In a second you will see my 3rd video, which will be about the Regulus, and this is the star in the heart of the lion, the heart of Leo, the most decent star in the 6th degrees of Leo. Thank you.